This is my audience. How many accidents could be avoided if people paid more attention to the roads and used the fundamentals of driving? Some driving statistics show that in 2012, over 10,000 people were killed in alcohol-related crashes. 57% of Americans admit that they don't use turn signals when changing lanes, and each day 11 teens die in car crashes caused by texting while driving. There are arguments in both sides of each of these. Each of these things are considered an epidemic, and law enforcement and the government put into place laws, programs, and things like checkpoints to try and educate, penalize, and protect the citizens from accidents and wrongful deaths. The first one being DUI, or driving while under the influence. DUI checkpoints are both argued on both sides. People that oppose it think that they don't work, that they're an inconvenience to normal drivers, and that drunk drivers could circumvent the checkpoint because they would see it and turn before getting to it. Police officers and people that are for them think that they work, obviously, and that they're good because of the fact that it stops drunk drivers from continuing driving and causing accidents and killing innocent people. One thing that also helps is staying at home while drinking instead of being out drinking and driving, or having to go from one place to another after you have started drinking, to mediate the drinking and driving. That way there's not accidents or death put on your own conscience. Another thing is to not allow family and friends to drink or to drive after drinking. That way they're not going out and causing these accidents also, and that you're not missing them whenever said accident would occur. Second thing would be failure to use turn signals. As I said, 57% of Americans do not, or admit to not using their turn signal when changing lanes. 11% of that, 57%, say that it's not important. However, using your blinker or not using your blinker is illegal, and stopping or turning without a blinker is directly related to 2 million car crashes every year. So using your blinker is very important. And the third, texting while driving, is another reason that people don't use their turning signals, because both of their hands are full up with the steering wheel and the phone. It distracts drivers from the road, and issues and controversies say that there are over 250,000 people texting and driving at any given moment. So there's constantly people around you. We're always seeing people driving and using their phones, even police officers using them. So it's a lot of people think that because they do it, I can do it as well, and it just continues to add to that whole issue. In conclusion, people can save themselves and family from heartache if they do not let themselves drink and drive, if they use their turning signal and don't text while driving. Driving from point A to point B does not require the phone to be in someone's hand. The driver becomes distracted and is compared to being impaired at that moment. Using turning signals is not only for others, but is also for the safety of the driver themselves. Everyone should practice good road etiquette so that everyone can make it home safe to their families. Here's my audience. Thank you.